doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back with another exciting video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a whole lot of goodies that are new in the drugstore, and some of them are not going to be new to the drugstore, but they're going to be new to me, so they still count as new products. And there's going to be a few things that are repurchases that are my favorites, so I had to go ahead and buy again. So yeah, if you guys are interested to see what I got from the drugstore and what is new at the drugstore, then please continue watching. So starting off, I'm going to talk about the Real Technique. Now, this is not a product that is new in the drugstore, but this is a product that is new to me. So when I was on Ulta.com and I saw that they were having buy one and get one free, and they're still having it right now. So for 10 bucks you get two. I had to, put it in my cart. So I'm really excited to give them a try, and the only reason I haven't tried them yet is because I love the Beauty Blender, and every other sponge that I've ever tried has never been as good as my Beauty Blender. So I am, however, excited to give these a try, and you know what? Two for the price of one. Who can beat that? Next thing I picked up is by Wet n Wild, and this was from Walgreens. And let me tell you guys, I literally had to go through so many different Walgreens and Rite Aids in order to be able to get my hands on all of the newer Wet n Wild products. They were sold out or they just didn't carry them. So I was so happy to come across this contour palette. This was about $5, and it does come in two different shades. I think I have the lightest one just because they were sold out on the other one. And basically you get a bronzer on one side, and this one is not a highlighter. At first I thought it was a highlighter, but it's actually to set your concealer. Next thing I picked up is a repurchase, and this is the Maybelline Define a Brow, the eyebrow pencil that I'm obsessed with, and I mentioned it in my drugstore favorites video. So if you haven't seen that, there's a lot of good stuff I mentioned there. Definitely check that out. I will leave a link to that in the description box down below. Next thing I picked up is a Vaseline Lip Therapy, and okay, the only reason I picked this up, guys, is just because it was so cute. Like, is this not the cutest packaging? It's just so mini and so cute. And this one is the pink lips. I think it comes in like, oh, this is the rosy lips, sorry. And it comes in like a couple of different flavors, but I just had to pick it up because it's so cute. Alright, so the next thing I picked up is by Maybelline, and this is their Brow Drama. It's basically like a gel formula to set your brows. And honestly, guys, I hate to say this, but I didn't notice this picture over here. I don't know how I missed that. But I haven't opened this clearly and tried it yet, so I can't say I hate it. But when I do look at the picture of the Bristol, like the brush, I'm like, what the hell? It's thick at the end, so if you have thin eyebrows like me, I feel like it's going to create a mess, and it's going to be really hard. So I'm not very excited about using this, but I will use it, and I will definitely let you guys know how I like it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me there. I'm probably going to post something about this after I use it and let you guys know. So the next thing I picked up is the Wet n Wild, and this is their liquid liner. I believe this is a new product from Wet n Wild as well. And I don't know, I'm in love with like the Kat Von D liner. That's the one that I go to all the time, but I'm always looking for like an alternative, something that's more affordable. So let's open this up and see how it is. Whew. So that is the tip on this liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's so black, and I love the fact that it just came on so easily. I really like this. The next thing I picked up is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I actually picked up two mascaras. One is this, and this one is also by Maybelline, and this one is the Push Up Drama. I actually just filmed my review and demo video on this, so if that video is already up, I will go ahead and leave a link to that down below. So I'm not going to get in too much detail about this, but yeah, that's another new product. And this one, I don't think it's that new, but honestly, the only reason I ordered it on Ulta, it had almost 5 stars. Like, wow, it was reviewed so well, and I really like the brush. It actually reminds me of my, where is it? Over there. the Roller Lash by Benefit, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. So I'm really excited to give this a try. I'm so obsessed with mascara. I'm always buying a new mascara, and it's not a good thing. Like, you can own so many eyeshadow palettes and all of that, and they last you quite some time, but with mascara it expires so fast. I don't know, I'm always searching for like the mascara that's gonna make my lashes just be absolutely fabulous and give them that really falsies look without going and applying falsies, because you guys know I'm not about that falsies life, at least not for every day. Alright, so the next few things I bought are by Makeup Revolution, and this is a newer brand in general to me. I've never tried anything from their brand, so I wanted to order a few things. I didn't order any of their eyeshadow palettes or their contour palette just because it didn't really amuse me, I guess. But their highlighters, oh my god, they looked so good. They were rated so high. So I got one of the highlighters in Golden Lights, and it's like a golden highlighter. And then this one is more of a peachy highlighter, and it's Radiant Lights. So let's actually open one, just because I'm really excited. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to apply it, even though I already have a lot of highlight situation happening. But I really want to see how it's going to look. So I'm going to go in with Golden Lights, and I'm going to apply a little bit of that. Wow, can you guys see the glow? Oh my god, wow. I am so impressed by that highlighter. I can't even. Just going to apply some to the other side too. It's like a golden goddess. So the next two things I got are two of their blushes, and this is Dare and this is New Rules. Okay, so the weird thing about this, honestly, this is the same like type of a blush from their brand, but I don't know if you guys can tell. This one, the packaging is thicker, and this one is thinner. It's like the same exact blush, just in two different colors. But it's so weird how the packaging looks different. I was literally like looking at this 10 times to see if I'm just mistaken, but no, it's actually different. Let's try to open it up. So this one is more of that pink shade. It's just basically really bright pink. And that one was Dare. And then this one is New Rules, and I actually like this one. I feel like they're going to be really pigmented. I can already tell. But let's test it out. Ooh, can you see that? Whoa. Okay, so the next thing I picked up is the NYX Glitter Primer, and I love wearing glitter on my eyes, guys. I don't care if it's Halloween or not. Every day to me is a Halloween. I go through like phases. One day I just want super matte, everything matte, and then one day I want my eyes to be like sparkly and glittery, and honestly, if I could just put glitter all over my floor, I would do that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna maybe do an eyeshadow tutorial or something using glitters and sparkles and see if it works well or not. Alright, so the next thing I picked up, which is actually new to the drugstore, is by Maybelline, and this is their Master Precise Skinny. I have so far to come across a really good pencil liner, not a liquid liner, but a pencil liner from the drugstore. I love the Urban Decay pencils. I just love them. They glide on so easily. They're the best. But this is new product to Maybelline, so I really wanted to give it a try. So I will let you know again how I feel about this, because you know me and liner, we love each other. We're just, you know, like this. Alright, so I picked up a couple of other things from NYX as well. I went ahead and picked up their HD concealer. I've heard so many great things about this, and this concealer is like $5-6. So I just wanted to really give it a try. Concealer is another one of those things that I'm very picky about, so I'm excited to give this a go. And I went ahead and picked up their First Base Primer. So this is basically like a primer spray. So this is different than a setting spray. This is so you apply it first before applying your makeup. So you apply this on first. It's like a primer, but in like a liquidy spray form. I'm just interested to see how well it works. I usually use like my Becca primer, and I don't use like a liquid form as a primer spray. So I'm excited to see how this works. And along with that, I did also order the the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. So, and because this is matte finish, that's why I kind of got like attracted to it, because I do have like more oily skin. So I wanted to see if it does actually keep my face mattified throughout the day. So I'm excited to give these two a try, and I will let you know again how I feel about that as well. Okay, a couple of things I'm gonna get through fast because these are just boring. One is a mouthwash. Who doesn't need a good mouthwash, right? And this is by Colgate. And the next thing are brushes. So I bought 2 brushes. It just came in a pack of 2 for my boyfriend. He just needed brushes, and this was by Conair. And then Conair was also having buy one get one 50% off at Walgreens. So I ended up picking out these clips for myself. These are going to be great when you like curl your hair, and then you basically clip it afterwards without letting it go, and then you let it go, and it gives you like a really voluminous curls afterwards. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for Valentine's Day and I'll use these so I can get in detail more about them and it will make more sense. Now, next thing I got, which is a brand new product to the drugstore, and it is by Wet n Wild, and this is their eyeshadow palette. Now, they do have 2 different eyeshadow palettes out. This one is more on the neutral side. The other one was more like a purpley and gray and like a smoky eye eyeshadow palette, but I always gravitate more towards the neutrals. So I'm not going to get into much detail about this or do swatches or anything on this particular palette because I am planning on doing my first impressions. So I'm going to film a tutorial using this, followed by my first impression and review and all of those good stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that video coming up. So while I was at Walgreens, I picked up 3 of the Jessie's Girls loose shadow pigments. And what colors did I get? This one I already peeled off the sticker, so I don't know what color it is, but it is like a silvery white pearly color. And this one is Sparkle Gold, and it says it in the name. It's basically a gold color. It is more on the yellowish gold, I do have to say. And this one, which is Flammable, is like a beautiful burgundy color. And since I've never tried any of their loose pigments before, I'm excited to give them a try. Next thing, I picked up a tweezer. You know, it's just whatever. I've never tried this brand. It's Savi, and they're only about 99 cents at Walgreens. And the next couple of things, I'll show them all together since they are a repurchase. I picked up the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation by L'Oreal. I've talked about this before. I also went ahead and picked up the L'Oreal True Match Powder, and I also picked up my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. So all those 3 products were actually mentioned in my drugstore favorites. So again, if you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link to that in the description box. Definitely give that a go. And that is pretty much it. Those are all the products I wanted to mention, and those are all the products I purchased recently. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also please be on the looks for my new tutorial coming out using this palette. And also I'm going to do a bunch of different first impressions and review videos. I feel like review videos are going to be happening way more often here on my channel because I personally love those videos. So definitely be on the looks for that. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.